Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Tim McElvanna, owner and operator of Swing Theory Golf and PGA teaching instructor. I'm here at beautiful One Stop Golf Club in Wesley Chapel, Florida. In today's subject, we're going to talk about something I think a lot of instructors overlook, and I think a lot of my students do as well, the golf grip. Let's get to it. Alright, so what I've done here today is I've designed a little glove here. I got this idea from Me and My Golf. I'll leave a link in the description below. But what you can see is from the top of my index finger, my top knuckle there, all the way to my base knuckle at my pinky. I've highlighted that in red. I've also highlighted the two knuckles on my left hand in red as well. And also I've made a little indicator right here between my thumb and index finger, a little red display, and I'll explain what those things do. So first and foremost, what we want to kind of do is we want to get the club laying across our hands in the correct way. When I see a lot of beginners, they'll have the grip in their palm, which is incorrect. What happens is they have to grip the club so tight to get the club to come through that they're never able to square up the club face correctly. So what we want to do is we want to use this little indicator that we have here, and we want to place the club from the top of my index knuckle right here, index finger, to the base of my pinky. Right there. So as I do this, I want to make sure that I grip this, and then what I want to do is I want to make sure that the meat pad of my left hand gets over top of the grip. Okay? Now my pressure points for this should be the last three fingers in my left hand. And what I should also notice when I take my grip is that my thumb is just on the right hand side of the center line of my grip. I see a lot of students of mine feel like that they need to get their thumb straight down the shaft. A lot of them tell me because they see the logo there, they think their hand should go there. That's not correct. So when we grip the club, our thumb is going to be just on the right side of our grip. Now, bringing in the right hand, what we want to kind of do, and I use the interlocking grip. You can use the overlap if you so desire, which is kind of more of this, where you just overlap. But I like to interlock. So I take my index finger and my pinky, interlock them as so. Now with my right hand here, I'm going to do the exact reverse of what I did with my left hand. From the base of my knuckle right here in my left hand to the top knuckle of my index finger, I'm going to place that club right there. Now, my pressure points for my right hand should be these two middle fingers right here. And then the pressure points on my left hand should be the last three fingers. So as I grip this, you'll also notice that the thumb on my right hand is on the left side of the shaft, not down the middle, okay? If you actually do this and you press down on it a little bit, you'll start to notice that there's a little tension that goes up your right arm. Take that and place it right over here, just on the side. You want to feel just this little part of your thumb on the side of the shaft. So as we go, just as such, okay, you'll happen to notice that I can see the V pointing up towards my right shoulder, which is correct. You can also see that I have two knuckles that I can visually see when I look down on my club. And then as I bring my right hand in, I should notice that my V is pointing somewhere between my chin and my right clavicle, somewhere in that area right there. Okay? Now, the other thing that we want to kind of notice is if we do this correctly, we should be able to hinge up very easily. We should be able to move that club very easily with our wrists. If I get that in my palm as such, then I'm having to try to move my arm and try to manipulate the club. Okay? So once again, place it along our fingers and our left hand. Wrap on up. Make sure that the thumb is on the right side of the shaft. You can see two knuckles. The V that is formed between your index finger and your thumb is pointing towards your right shoulder. And then as we bring in our right hand, making sure that we wrap the thumb up in the pad right here. So as I take this, wrap it, good. Okay. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. If you found this video useful, think about liking or subscribing to the channel. It really does help out. And also I'll leave a link in the description below for the glove And also I'll leave another link in the descriptions below for a grip minder that might help you. Something like this right here. I'll put a link in the descriptions below if that helps. I want to wish everybody a happy and safe Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.